Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Baez. He'll whip this one to first in time. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Albert Almora goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Out to short for Segura. And that's the second out. Here's Javier Baez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And digging in, Guillermo Heredia. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And the pitch on 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schwarber sprinting after it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. Russell's got it, and there's out number 2. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. Popped him up. Hayward coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. It's 1-2. The runner's breaking for home. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Russell is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 4.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he will strike him out. 10 now. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Chopped weakly to the left. La Stella is there, and quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck.
Waiting on it is Almora.
2 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Maben there to put it away for out number 2. The next Cub up, Tommy La Stella, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here it comes, the 3-0. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Coming in is Heredia, and the inning is over. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. The 3-1 coming from Lester. There he goes. Very weakly on the ground. The 3-2 pitch. He's running again. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's running, reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. But 1's all they get as the run scores. Here now it's Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. There is La Stella. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Albert Almora. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Maben. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2. Here's Cameron Maben now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's 1 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. Struck him out. Next for Seattle, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach. Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Full count, 3-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Zunino has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped him up. Contreras shading to his right. 1 down. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he will not make it over to third even on the hit and run play as he's cut down on a super throw from right field. Runner goes for second. This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was right. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Giving up hits.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. From deep in the hole. What a play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Here's Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.